Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to discussing about most important topics in Salesforce, that is roles versus profiles. In this video, I will explain in detail difference between role and profiles. Most of the users still don't know the actual difference between roles and profiles. So this is the one of the most common doubt for beginners and even experienced admins. In this video, I will break down the actual difference between roles versus profiles. If you watch this video until the end, you will never get confused again. So now I will start with what is profiles in Salesforce. A profiles control what a user can do in Salesforce. Means profiles have some permissions and access setting. Key functions of profiles is object permissions, means a user can read, create, edit, delete the records in particular object. Field level security, tab visibility, login hours, app access. This all will be controlled by only using profiles. So for example, if a user has a profile, they can read the accounts, but they cannot delete the opportunities. That means profiles defines the capabilities. So then what are the roles in Salesforce? A role controls what data user can see in their Salesforce. Roles controls only the data visibility, means record access. So what are the key functions of this one? Controls record level access based on role hierarchy. Enable the data sharing of the hierarchy. Simple example. Sales executive only see their own records, but sales manager can see the team's record. CEO can see the all sales manager, sales executive records. That means roles defines who can see the whose data. Like that roles works. Then what are the difference? I will go with one image that will more easier to understand. So currently I have this image. In here I have a roles versus profiles. Then what are the core difference? It's a very important thing you need to remember. That is profile controls what user can do. Roles actually controls what data user can see. Profiles work only based on permissions based. Roles work hierarchy based. Whenever a new user is created, profiles are required. Roles are not required. It's a optional thing. By using profiles, we can control the permissions, read, edit, delete, access, who can see the data and which data you can see. That is fully controlled by profiles. Roles means it will based on record visibility. Based on role hierarchy, it will work. Let's understand with company example. For example, there is a company. In that company, we have a sales executive user. By using profiles, he can create the leads but cannot delete the accounts. By using role, can only see their own records. Another user, sales manager. By using profiles, he has some permissions as executive. By using role, he can see the team members' lead records. Major key difference are profiles controls what user can do. Profiles work purely permission based. Object and field level access it will be controlled. But in role, what data user can see, hierarchy based record level access. For example, we have a two user. Even two users have the same profile, their data access can be completely different because of roles. Because roles works only the hierarchy based. So then what is the easy trick to remember? Profiles is fully based on permissions, means what you can do. Roles is fully based on visibility, what you can see, like that. So then what are the most common mistakes user do? Thinking roles gives permissions. Most of the user thinks by using roles we can also give the permissions like that. It's completely wrong. Giving too many profiles instead of using roles. When we actually use profiles, you want to control actions like create, edit, delete. You need to field level security or object restriction. In that time, we will go with profiles. So when we actually use roles, you need hierarchy based record access. In that time, we will go with roles. I hope now you clearly understand the difference between roles versus profiles. Thank you for watching.